After more than 3 years on trial, former President Ollanta Humala was sentenced to 15 years in prison along with his wife Nadine Heredia.
The majority declares Ollanta Humala and Nadine Heredia co-authors of the crime of aggravated money laundering against the Peruvian state.
They were accused of receiving $3 million from Brazilian construction giant Odebrecht and more than $270,000 from former Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez. Illegal contributions, the court said, to bankroll Humala's presidential campaigns in 2006 and 2011. Lawyer Wilfredo Pedraza said the court's decision to imprison them immediately is excessive.
The immediate execution of a ruling in the first instance is excessive. They have the right to the presumption of innocence, the right to the second instance. I request that you review the sentence. It is extreme.
But the former president was immediately taken into custody. His wife Nadine took asylum at Brazil's embassy. They deny any wrongdoing. Prosecutors say while the car wash corruption case that showered politicians and executives around Latin America with more than $800 million in bribes has nearly collapsed in Brazil, Peru's judiciary did not follow the same fate.
Even though the Brazilian justice system wants to nullify these proceedings, we carried out an autonomous collaboration process, independent of the collaboration processes carried out by the officials or directors of the Odebrecht company.
Ollanta Humala, a 62-year-old former army officer, is the third former president convicted for corruption charges. Last year, Alejandro Toledo was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Alberto Fujimori spent 15 years in jail. The sentence marks a precedent for other defendants in the so-called car wash investigation, among them former President Pedro Pablo Kuczynski and Peru's most powerful politician, Keiko Fujimori, the daughter of the late president. The verdict on Tuesday was not unanimous, opening a window for Humala's appeal at the Supreme Court. For now, he's in custody, while authorities decide if he will join former leaders Alejandro Toledo and Pedro Castillo at Peru's special jail for its presidents. Mariana Sanchez, Jazeera, Lima.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.